I'm Stephen Hughes, Chief Executive of Birmingham City Council, and all they've asked me to do today is stand out here in the middle, totally unprotected by a lectern or anything else, and just say something about what the City Council is all about and how I see us going forwards. I guess the starting point is, Birmingham City Council, I think, exists to make the lives of people in Birmingham better. And I think if we focus on that as the key objective of what we all try and do in everything that we're doing when we're working for the council, then I think we will all be working in the same direction. And today is largely about best, and best is really about trying to embed that idea across the council. There is now a joined-up approach. I think we've made some major steps forwards. The community strategy, which sits at the pinnacle of our vision for where we want to go for Birmingham, has an agreed set of 5 objectives. We're here to try and ensure that the people in Birmingham succeed economically, are healthy, they stay safe, they're able to make a contribution, and they have a high quality of life. Those 5 objectives sit in the community strategy. They've been used to form the local area agreement, and of course they're in the council plan. And so for the first time, really, all of our partners working together have agreed a common set of objectives. And we've got a real opportunity to work together. And I think it gives us an opportunity to start thinking outside the box. Instead of just thinking, these are the services that we provide, those are the services that health provide, those are the ones that police provide. Think across the piece about how we can work together to do more of what works and less of what doesn't. It's doing what gets things better, not necessarily doing the job. We've all got job descriptions. Well, I hope we've all got job descriptions. It may well be that we haven't all got job descriptions, but anyway, some of them were written in the murky past when things were very different. And if all we do is follow what's on the job description, we won't actually improve things, but we will be doing our job. And that's the distinction. We have to think about what makes a difference. And sometimes that means challenging what we're currently supposed to be doing. Because sometimes the rules and regulations that we work to actually don't improve the lives of people in Birmingham. They get in the way of that improvement. Now, there are 2 processes that we put in place to help deal with that. One is the business transformation process, and the other one is what you might call cultural change of one kind or another. And at the heart of that is best. We've got some fantastic stories, and if you've had an opportunity to talk to the people on the stands outside, you'll have picked some of those up. And what I would want to say is what best needs to do is give us all a permission to challenge the way that we do things. It's about working across boundaries. It's about focusing on outcomes. But I do recognise that if all best was an exhortation programme, it wouldn't be properly embedded. And so it's got to have deep roots within the organisation. Within the EPM programme, best is going to be part of the PDRs to ensure that staff have an opportunity to feedback on managers and that we collect that information as well. We put in place voluntary assessment centres as well, so people can identify what their strengths and weaknesses are and have some other additional evidence to demonstrate to the organisation as a whole that they've got talent and can work and move up within the organisation. We will create a situation where people who embrace best and the principles that are behind it will do well in Birmingham. They will become the future leaders of the council. We've been through a very painful process around pay and grading, and one of the key things that we held out for all that time was to keep those 7 tall grades, because that gives us the opportunity, which will be embedded within the process, of enabling people to progress not just by the amount of time they've worked for us, but also by how well they're doing their job. We need to push forward on every front all the time if we're really going to make a difference. We're here to improve the lives of people in Birmingham. We want to get a prosperous city where people want to come and live and work and stay. We want a council that's as good as anything in the private sector, and certainly better than any other council in the country. If that's a vision, that's my vision. Thank you very much.